everyone, and welcome back to another brand new video where today I am back talking about Doctor Who once again, and it's addressing the rumours that we've seen going around about a certain returning character and whether it's actually a good idea or not. So first off, I have tried very hard since October to avoid any spoilers about Series 11 of Doctor Who. Unlike the last 2 or 3 series, I've just decided I want to know as little as possible, ideally nothing about the series going into it other than watching the trailer when it comes out. But after being sort of ruined about the Master and the Cybermen and things in the last series, I thought, wouldn't it be great to actually be surprised? So I'll try and avoid everything. And so far I've done a pretty good job of it. Very few, there's only been little things that I've sort of picked up on having just happened to see it on social media or things like that. But unfortunately, I think it's been very hard to avoid this spoiler over the last couple of weeks because it's been on virtually every news site related to Doctor Who and across social media. So spoiler alert now if you don't want to know it, but the rumour is that Captain Jack will be returning for Series 11 at some point. I haven't looked into it, I don't know the details because I don't want to, but apparently he is returning at some point in the series. I would guess the finale, it's usually logical he'll come back for that. But I'm not sure if it's actually a good idea. Now, I love Captain Jack. He's a great character, he's a funny character, he's a really sort of an interesting character to watch. He's obviously a great actor, John Barrowman, as well. And for all the past series, I would have loved to have seen him back, and I think it would have sort of really brought a nice kind of fresh spin on the programme. Bringing back a popular character from 10 years ago was a great idea, but I'm not so sure it is for Series 11, because Series 11 is meant to be a new era for Doctor Who. It's really meant to be kind of distancing itself almost from the Moffat era and from what's come beforehand. So it kind of feels you're kind of blowing that idea out of the water by throwing Captain Jack in there, who's just tying you straight back into the rest of New Who, or at least RTD era New Who, of course, because we haven't seen Captain Jack in Doctor Who since the end of time in 2009, or January on New Year's Day 2010. So it's been a while. It'll be a good 8.5 years since he was last in the show. But I just don't really think we need him for the series. I feel like maybe in Jodie's second series, once she's established as the new Doctor and we've established the new set of companions and everything, then I think it might not be a bad idea. But I kind of feel like maybe it's a bit of a stunt casting like they did with John Sim in the last series, trying to just bulk up the viewing figures by chucking in a familiar favourite character. And then I think the problem will be, because it's leaked now so people will be aware of it, they'll have to say it's happening or it's not happening now because it's leaked too much, if it is true. So then it'll just be leave people sort of desperately waiting for Captain Jack to appear in the series and watching each episode hoping he'll turn up rather than focusing fully on the new Doctor and the new set of companions that we've got. So I just, because I'm really one of those people who wants to see Series 11 be a complete fresh start for the show as much as I loved it in the Capaldi era. I really think it'll benefit from just sort of distancing itself as much as possible from what's come before, having new monsters, new villains to fight, obviously a new Doctor and a whole set of new companions, new planets to go to, just try and make it as new as possible. I just kind of feel bringing Captain Jack into that kind of ties it back and kind of pulls it back into the rest of New Who a bit more than maybe is sort of beneficial, I think, at this stage. I definitely can see the benefit of it. I know there's a huge amount of people, including myself, who love Captain Jack and would love to see him back. And of course, I'm not hardly going to be disappointed if he turns up in the finale. I'll be the one going there saying this is amazing, I cannot wait to see him again, because he's such a great character. I don't really think it's necessary. And I think Series 10 also showed that bringing back a famous old character doesn't guarantee your viewing figures are going to increase massively, because they brought back John Sim, they publicised it massively that he was going to turn up in the last episode as the Master, and it basically made no difference to the viewing figures. There was very, very little increase in sort of the audience for it, so it showed that actually people are either just watching Doctor Who or not at the moment. They're not being drawn back by a certain character or a certain thing happening. Series 11 is the chance to pull people back in, certainly, and I hope it does, and I think being completely new will help that, because making it feel more like a new show than just another series of Doctor Who would be the way forward for it. So yeah, I'm not too sure about Captain Jack coming back, but I won't be disappointed. I'd hardly be disappointed if he does. I just think it'd probably be better off without him for this, at least Jodie's first series. And well, I'd love to hear from you guys. What do you think about these rumours about Captain Jack coming back? Would you look forward to it? Are you a little bit more sort of reserved about the prospects like I am? I'd love to hear what you guys have to say about it all. The one thing I probably would ask is try and avoid posting any major spoilers for Series 11 that you do know in the comments below, because I know there's a lot of stuff, a reasonable amount of stuff from filming pictures and whatnot that has gone around, which I've pretty much managed to avoid so far. It's part of the reason why there's not many Doctor Who videos on my channel, because I'm actively avoiding spoilers. Otherwise I could just go and look at some filming pictures, make a video about it and get 10,000 views. But that's not what I want to do, so I want to enjoy Series 11 sort of fresh, so that's why I'm not doing that. So if you could be courteous to me and to other people who don't want to know loads of things, and don't post massive comments and spoilers in the comments even. That would be great. But that's it for this video for now. We're getting closer and closer to Series 11. It's June now, of course. We've hopefully only got 4 months or so to go. I'm pretty confident we'll get a trailer somewhere soon, and certainly I'll do a video about that when it happens, and any official news that comes out I'll talk about. That's sort of my key for this year, is I'll only really want to talk about official news generally, apart from these little rumours and whatnot, but I don't want to go seeking out those spoilers. So official stuff happens, you'll hear about it from me. If not, we'll be fairly quiet, at least on .2 content, until we get towards Series 11. I did yesterday, or a couple of days ago, do a 13 Reasons Why Season 2 review. I'd love it for you guys to check it out. I have a lot of other sort of shows that I watch, and I'm trying to bring a few more of those to this channel. So if you did watch Season 2 of 13 Reasons Why, and you want to know what I thought, go check it out. But other than that, guys, remember to like this video, hit that subscribe button if you're new here, and I will see you again very, very soon for another video. Goodbye.